Good, Christ Verified Tribe. Welcome to Saved by Faith to all my new subscribers, where we don't pay to pray. Like, share, and subscribe. If you are feeling the royal vibes, text my business text line if you would like to send in or email your prayer request. Everything to know is in the comments or the description box below. Make sure you guys are visiting the community board to find out all things that I am doing and other ventures as far as music and merchandise, etc., etc. So yeah, I just kept hearing like, now is your time. You are capable and valuable. You are capable and valuable. Now it's your time. You are capable and valuable. So if you believe that you are capable and valuable, let me know in the comments below, okay? Confirmation, you're chose because you can't be controlled, okay? Your pain is gain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Okay. And I watched this movie called Divergent. Now, there's other series to the movie. I can't remember the names of the other sequels to the movie, but it'll pop up if you watch the first movie. It's called Divergence. Okay. And these are the chosen ones who cannot be controlled. Um, and you know, God had told me a lot of things in regards to the divergence. So if you see the divergence, if you're familiar with this, if you're not familiar with this movie, there's like 5 factions. So people were like tested. They went through this test where they got put to sleep, and when they got put to sleep, they had like this vivid, it's like they went into like a vivid dream, and it was to test their personality trait, where they fit in society, right? Because the world was destroyed and things of that nature, and they were trying to build a society, right? who's your who's your cousin? The 5 factions were called Dauntless, and these were the ones who were brave during their test. And their opposite is being cowardly. So if you are a dauntless, you are a brave person, and you really dislike, I would say dislike people who don't have confidence, right? And it was just like, this is just like, they were just more towards bravery, okay, any other thing. So let me just go through the 5 factions, okay? So there was dauntless, which was brave. There was amity, which is kind, okay, and their opposition is aggression, okay, so they oppose aggression, so they feel like, you can get the same results by being kind. It's better to be kind. There was erudite, which was the intellectuals, the scientists. And there were they despised ignorance. And there was abnegation, the selfless, which is people who are unselfish, meaning concerned with the needs of others before themselves. And there was the candor, who were honest, okay? And they opposed deception. So they did not like people that lie. Now, when you are chosen, when you are a divergent, you embody all 5 of these characteristics. Okay, so they didn't have anywhere to place you, and they were actually attacking and taking out the ones who were divergents. Their tests were, what was the word? Like, it didn't show any results. Okay, so inconclusive. Thank you, Lord. Their test results were inconclusive. So it was almost like they felt like they didn't belong. They didn't have a class to go to, or they didn't have a place that they really belong. But in the end, the divergents were the ones who actually freed people from the control of that organization that was trying to separate people and put them in certain categories, and actually showed them that there is actually life outside of where they are, outside of the border that they were actually in. And this is you, a free thinker. And also in their army, they use the intelligent ones to come up with this serum that would make them like incoherent to what they're really doing. They started controlling people, taking other people out if they weren't listening, and they had no idea what they're doing, women, children, and men. But the divergence, that those formulas, that mind control, it didn't work on them because their DNA was built different. So you are built different genetically. Okay. So this is why you have a lot of people trying to control you, because you look foreign to the world, because most of the world, they succumb to groups and categories and status quo. And it's like, you don't have a label. You are multifaceted. You can do multiple things. You excel in multiple things. It's like whatever someone throws at you, it's like, dang, you can do that too. Dang, you can do that. You can dance. You can sing. You're smart. You're beautiful. You have a great shape. You have a hustle mentality. You're an entrepreneur. You have confidence. You have empathy. But you also have bravery, and then God told me this is the reason why you went through this trauma, so you can gain the confidence. Okay. So you know how some people, they try to say, oh, well, if God was real, if God really loved me, why did God allow me to get molested? Why did God allow me to go through what it is that I went through in life, to be heartbroken, to be abused, to be battered? And God wants you to know that this was not something that was allowed, because everyone has free will. The reason why we went through these types of traumas, because, I'm speaking from a personal experience, right? The reason why God put us through these traumas, okay, or allowed us to experience these type of traumas, is so that we can learn to say no. When you have experience, for example, like I said, personal experience like sexual abuse. When you have experienced something like sexual abuse, a lot of times, when you are going through that, or when you put yourself in a vulnerable situation, you just kind of just let it happen. You don't just happen because, you don't want to get beat. You don't want to get attacked. It's kind of like, okay, if this is do what you got to do, and then at least I'll still be alive. For people who have experienced this, where I'm coming from, right? And feel free to see this channel as a safe space to share your experiences as well. And everyone who sees these type of comments, please be in support of everyone who is vulnerable enough to share their testimony and their stories, right? So this is why we had to go through what we went through, so we can learn to say no, so we can learn to defend ourselves and teach others how to defend themselves. Because if we didn't go through it, we have the confidence, we have the vulnerability. We're honest. Okay, you chosen ones, we are honest people. You are an honest person. You have all 5 factions. Hey, your DNA is set up to where your mind can't be controlled, because you are so aligned with the divine, with the Most High God. Okay. You have allowed your experience, your traumas, and you allowed that pain to bring you strength, confirmation. Okay. Vegas, Nevada, Arizona. Okay. And so, I was watching John Wick today. I was watching John Wick 3, right? And there was a quote that one of the guys said in there. He said, if you want peace, prepare for war. So in order for you, and goes back to pain is weakness leaving the body. If you want peace, prepare for war. If you want results, you have to fight for the results. If you want change, you have to, unfortunately, we are royal. That's why we have to do what we got to do. Okay. And, there's going to be people trying to destroy you as a chosen divergent. Okay, because you can't be controlled. And people who are very controlling don't like that fact. They will befriend you. They will do whatever they have to do to try to get as close as they can to you so that way you can let your guard down. Okay, everyone is not going to be like this. Okay, so I don't want you to take this out of context as if everyone is your enemy. No, but this is how you gain discernment. Okay, that trauma is to teach you how to know what it looks like. Okay, you've been through enough narcissistic men to know what one looks like. Now, you went through that trauma so you can learn what a narcissist is, what someone who lacks empathy is, what someone who is selfish is, what someone who is abusive is, what someone who is a coward, who is aggressive, okay, who is selfish, who is ignorant, okay, who is a liar. Okay, you are the total opposite of that, and we are being studied. Let's talk about it. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you right now. Okay? The 5 elements: fire, water, air, earth, and soul. Some people barely only have one. Some people only have one element, and you walking around here with 5, all 5. Okay? Source being the 5th. Okay? That ether, that pure heart, that pure soul, those pure intentions. Okay? During the time of revelations, you're sticking out like the light in the darkness. Okay, like a star. You're sticking out like a star. You shine like a star. Shine like a diamond. That's what I'm hearing. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay? And I don't know. I don't know if I want to save this for another video because I was talking to my grandmother the other day, and you know especially being an evangelist and understanding that the Old Testament, the old ways have transformed when it comes to Christianity. Because honestly, when I was young and going to church dang near 3 days, 4 days out the week with my grandma back in the day, they were teaching us that God was our father and our husband. Okay. And then I started thinking, I was like, if he's our father, how is he our husband? You know what I'm saying? We started laughing because this is how we know that the word needs to be translated better. Okay, we literally was taught this, that our father was our husband, and then women, as women, we are blamed because we are looking for our father and our husband. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of relationship men who talk about relationships, give relationship or dating advice and things of that nature, they always talk about how women are looking for their father and their husband, and men are looking for their mother and their significant other. Okay. And I feel like this really stems from these type of teachings. All right. On another note, y'all let me know in the comments below. On another note though, check your intentions. Okay. Do you believe that money will buy you respect? Okay. So if you feel like, you've been praying to God to give you more financial gain and things of that nature, you feel like, oh, if I have money, people will do this. If I have money, I will have this, and I'll be this, and I'll be that. And you have to check your intentions for why you are doing what you are doing in order for God to really allow these spiritual manifestations to come into reality. Okay. Your character is where your respect will come from. Your character is where your finances will come from. Okay. So if you have a rich character, you will be rich in reality. Okay. So if you have a rich soul, you have a rich life. Okay. Because it's health before wealth. Okay. All right. So, some people, they want money so that they control people. Like, oh, if I had money, you'd act this way. I'd easily get you to agree with me. If I had money, people would respect me. You know what I'm saying? And respect comes from your character. All right, you guys. So understand that you cannot be controlled, and this is why you are chose. Okay. And the hard work, all the trauma, all the pain that you have gone through, it was to purge that weakness. It was to purge that ignorance. It was to purge that aggression, that anger. It was to purge that cowardness. It was to purge that conceitedness, that selfishness. It was to purge that ignorance. Now you know, okay? And it was to purge that deception. It was to purge that lust. Okay. So this is why we had to experience and go through, and this is why we have to continue to work hard each and every day. Okay, look, y'all can tell I'm back in the South. I done gained like 10 pounds. So we about to be working out, getting our body, getting our mental, getting our emotional, you know what I'm saying? I pray for everybody out here, all this spiritual prayer warriors out here, keeping your prayer life tight, okay? Because these demons don't sleep. Okay, they're looking for pure souls to eat. So this is why, you know, God wants to make sure that you are ready. Okay, now is your time. You are capable. You are valuable. And with that being said, through Christ we unite. Stay aligned with divine minds. Until next time, like, share, subscribe if you're feeling the royal vibe. Look at the butterfly, okay? Evolution. Butterflies could be very significant. Oh, yes, girl. I definitely did. Okay, definitely did. Okay, we have Karina, the letter K, the letter O, M, the letter J, Jacob. Christina, the letter C. Yvette, or Yvette, the letter A. I, Julie. Vivian. Adrian, the letter, I already said the letter C is very significant. The letter M is very significant. Eric. Yahara, the letter R. Wolf. Okay. I don't know, wild. Okay, so I'll just be writing anything that is just like stands out to me. So it could be like chicken, I don't know, like wings, okay, radio station, train station, anything with station, okay. Marcella, the letter G. Diamond, S. Travis, like I said, Phoenix. Okay, path, like you're on a like, it's like you're like on a phoenix rising path. Okay, it's like you had to, like I was been talking about this construction, this deconstruction and this reconstruction. Okay, so that's the path of a phoenix. So it's basically you have to be reborn. You have to go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and you can't go back. Okay, once you go into that cocoon, once you get into that chrysalis phase, you have to fly. You can't be afraid to fly. Okay, so this could be a fear of heights or airplanes. Okay, or this could be a pilot. You could have dreams of flying. We got Justin, we got Jenny. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. Okay, so we got 30. So you could be age 30 and up. Fashion could be your passion. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. Okay, so it's like people thinking you changed or something now that you have evolved or you have gained your blessings, financial gain, and people's like, oh, you think you all that because you got money. Like, no, I'm still hood. I still eat crab legs with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still eat with my hands. Like, don't let this smooth look fool you type energy, right? So we got Megan, we got Shelby, we got the letter O, we got Mariah, Jessica, the letter L. Okay, Amy, Elizabeth, 222, King, Caesar, the letter E, Chelsea, Selena. Okay, so this is what we talking about with the divergence. You know what I'm saying? Because Selena was a very beautiful soul, and like I was saying, people will get close to you They will be your diehard fan and rob you and even take you out because of their jealousy, their envy, and their control over your resources and who you are. Okay, be careful because people are really mentally ill. So make sure that you're paying attention to the signs. Okay, we got John, we got the letter T, we got the letter Z, Oklahoma. Okay, God is saying relax. Okay, and just go with the flow. Adrian, JC, the letter R, Lauren, Athena. Okay. Okay, you have an afterglow. Okay, Firefly, the color white. Patricia. Okay, Shannon, Linda, PW. All right. So that's all I have, y'all, for this video. So I love y'all so much with all the grace and the mercy of Christ. Till next time. Good night.